Hello and welcome to this video. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels, and today we're going to talk about the Divine Feminine's journey and how you can get okay with being okay, how you can detach to attract in everything you want, including your person and their attention and union the way you want to. Now they give me some fear as I'm channeling this, because this is to directly talk to you right now to help you to overcome any fears that you've got, to help you to feel better and more in control and stronger when you are facing this journey. Maybe you're going through some struggles right now and you just don't know what to do. Maybe your person is ghosting you right now and you're just thinking, do I matter? Do they care about me? Do they ever matter to them? Maybe they are in a situation, a karmic situation, and you feel like second best, or you don't feel like they're priority no matter what they're doing or not doing. Maybe you're in a karmic situation and you don't know what your next steps are. Or maybe you're just feeling fed up and frustrated and you're thinking about moving on. Or you're thinking you're delusional. Or you're going through doubt. Or struggles creeping in. And you're just thinking, what do I do next? And that's what we're going to talk about. So the angels have channeled some messages for me to share with you. And this is not just what they are sharing with me as well. This is also about what I'm going through on my own personal journey and how I can relate with what you're going through. Because whether you are a guy or a gal, if you've jumped on this, it's more likely you're the one operating in the feminine energy right now. You're the one who's waiting, wondering, stressing, and you're thinking, what is the next step? But it's also very likely, if you're watching this, you're the spiritual one and you're living your best life right now. It may not be everything you want it to be, but it's exactly how it needs to be. And that's your authentic power. So when you detach, you attract. So we're going to talk a little bit about that, because what is detachment? It's surrendering, it's letting go, it's trusting there is a plan, trusting that you are meant to be, and that when that is meant to happen, it will in divine timing, because God's got a plan. So when we are attached to something, we want the outcome. We want something to happen a certain way, and we get stressed out or triggered when it doesn't seem to go to our plan. So detachment is trusting that God has a plan, and it's much bigger and better than we can even understand, that we're not in control of that. When we detach from the outcome, the need for something now, recognizing that we are enough in this moment, we're not trying to chase anything or anyone. We start filling up our own cup and remembering our own value and worth. And then we realize nothing is missing and we are safe. And that's when we start attracting everything in, including everything you felt was previously missing with your twin flame. Whether that's their attention, their love, their support, or just being around and spending time with them. Things you magically want that you've been manifesting, asking for a while, will suddenly start appearing in your life. More money, opportunities, success at work, maybe you're feeling more healthy, you're looking radiant, vibrant, friendships are getting better, maybe your relationships with your family are improving. Things just start coming to you instead of seeming to run away or be away from you. And that's because you're learning how to surrender. So really surrender is giving it to God, having faith in his plan. And when you are dealing with this, it's okay to say, oh, surrender, let go, have faith, let things unfold. But when your ego comes in, it brings up that excruciating pain and that challenging fear that creates all the doubt. This is something you can work on. This is something the angels have given me to share with you, and something for me to understand too, as a divine feminine on this journey. So first of all, you want your person to be like you. Now this doesn't mean that you want them to like the same things that you like or do the same things that you do. You just want them to be more like you. And that means authentic and open. Isn't that true? Because you are authentic and open. You are. Okay, you are yourself. It's very likely that you are exactly the person that you've come here to be. Now, you're still evolving and transforming into your greatest version of that. But it's very likely that you have an open heart right now, that you're not wearing a mask, that you're being your best self the best you can. You may even be working on your spiritual goals right now. Maybe you're doing light work and service and you're helping the world in your own way. You're very loving and kind and you operate in truth. You're not lying to anyone about the person that you are. You know what you want and you go for it. It's very likely that you are single right now, or you are coming to terms with the fact that you need to release yourself from any relationships you're trapped in that aren't serving you. And that's you being authentic. You're not trying to hide in a relationship or get into a relationship just for the sake of being with someone, or because it's a comfort zone or it's easier than facing your truth. You are being you, and you want someone in your life who operates in that energy, authentic, open, honest, passionate, and ready. Now, this doesn't mean that you are absolutely ready for your union right now, but what it means is you are absolutely ready to attract them in their highest version. Now, you and your twin flame are one. And because you are one, that means that they have the absolute capability of being authentic, open, honest, and passionate because you are. They have the absolute capability of changing their life. And that's their mission, remember. It's their job to step up and step out of whatever they're in to choose themselves. And when they choose themselves, they automatically choose you because you are one. So if you feel like they're not giving to you right now, it's because they're not allowing themselves to give to themselves. If they are not making you priority right now, guess what? They're not making themselves priority right now. If they're not being honest with you, it's because they're not being honest with themselves. And they have the absolute capability of turning that around, and you have to trust them. So it's your job to take the step back and recognize that while they are still wearing this mask and operating in this, non-honest way, then you are better off where you are on your own journey. You don't need to put yourself through anything that's going to cause you stress or anxiety, and the angels are always protecting you. So if you open yourself up and say, I'm ready for the best version of you, then you allow yourself to be okay with where you absolutely are in this moment, knowing that if you were truly ready to be together in union, both of you as one, it would be happening right now. That you're learning your lessons and they are learning their lessons, and God knows the moment when you're both ready to come into union and alignment. So work on being your authentic self. Work on being you. Don't close your heart down, open it wider. You know you don't need to lie to anyone because you're honest about who you are, and you're passionate about your goals, you're passionate about what you're doing every day, you're passionate about this love, you're passionate about this person, and you absolutely deserve them in your life when they can give that passion completely to you, when they can 100% focus on you without distractions, fears, third parties or anything else. And that's acceptance. It's about knowing that until that moment comes, you're okay. And you're okay with being okay because you are strong and you're powerful and supported, and the angels in the universe have got your back. Archangel Michael is all around you, giving you the strength you need. So put your trust in God. Find faith in this journey and live your life authentically. Live your life in service right now, giving, being kind, gentle. Asking the universe, how can I help? What can I do? How can I make this day better? Not just for me, but for everyone involved. And a lot of the time, that's also being grateful. Being grateful for everything you have. Everything that was, is, and ever will be. Being grateful for this love, because love is the answer to everything. And most importantly, to be yourself, to be you. Because that's who you are, authentic, open, honest, and passionate. And when you're operating in that energy, then you know that you don't deserve, or you do deserve the best, but you don't deserve anything less than that. So you recognize, my person just isn't healed enough. My person just isn't there yet. And you know what? That's okay, because they will get there and they will heal, because it's part of their journey. So try and recognize that as much as you love them, as much as you want them, you also have to give them that space, time, and room to be able to mold themselves into their best version. And along the way, you'll also learn to put your own boundaries down, which means if they were the third party or they are busy doing something else, don't lower your standards to have time with them. They need to raise their standards to, they give me fear, they need to raise their standards to have time with you. So again, there's a lot of fear around that, because it can be scary. Because as a divine feminine, you think, well, what if I stop reaching out and they never reach out to me again? Well, when you know your own magnificence and your own value, instead of thinking that, you think, why wouldn't they want to reach out to me? Look at me. I am magnificent. I am desirable. I am passionate. I am honest and open and loving. And you would be lucky to be with me. So when you start thinking like that, you put yourself in a higher vibration and you know your own majesty. You know your own worth and your own value, and you recognize yourself through the eyes of the angels. You recognize then that what's meant for you will be for you, and it will come to you at the right time. You don't have to be walking on eggshells around someone to keep them in your life. You don't have to try and keep them happy or satisfied either. You just need to be you, and that's enough. And that's really what the angels want me to share with you today. I'm not going to go into lots and lots of detail. This is really for you to remember your power and to know that what the karmic partner has right now, or the person they are right now, isn't the right version for you. And that's okay. And when you get okay with that and being okay, you know you'll be okay, because you will. So have faith in this journey right now. When your person is ready for you, you'll know. You'll feel it deep inside. And until then, keep living your best life. Remember your goals and dreams. Be passionate, and most importantly, be strong. Be yourself, be kind, and trust the journey, because the universe truly does have your back. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.